Okay, good evening. Welcome to the Pelicans video recap. We're going to recap tonight's game between the Pelicans and the Washington Wizards. They didn't have Zion Williamson in the game tonight due to his knee injury, so um, that's most likely good. I think it's good because once preseason begins, he can be ready, and then the regular season comes takes place, he'll be ready as well. So I'm not concerned about Zion Williamson going down in the summer league game. So that's my take on it. Um, this is a recording. Let's go ahead and give you tonight's stats. Switch it over. Okay, tonight's stats. We're looking at it on the screen. Um, Pelicans shot 32.9%. That's something we're going to have to stop doing. We have to shoot a lot better. That wasn't a good performance tonight at all because that was just piss poor shooting. When you're 24 and 73 shooting, Washington shot 41%. That was 32 out of 78 shots for 41%. 3-point shooting, both teams kind of was very lethargic in those shooting. They shot 30.8 for the Pelicans and 25% for the Wizards, 6 of 24. Free throw shooting in the game tonight. Pelicans shot 76%. That was 23 of 30 shots. Washington was on 14 to 24, excuse me. Stress that. 14 to 24 for 58. So their free throw shooting wasn't as good. Rebounding tonight, Pelicans trailed 45-44. Pelicans on offensive rebounds was leading 12-11. Washington took a 34-32 advantage on the defensive rebounds as well. Also, assists, it was 16-13 in favor of Pelicans. Block shots 7-6 in favor of the Wizards. 7-6 on steals. Block shots 6-5 in favor of the Pelicans. So block shots was 6-5 and 7-6 in favor of the Wizards in steals. Now, total turnovers. Both teams kind of turned over the ball excessively tonight in the game. We'll pull this up on the screen. They had 16. Washington had 16. Pelicans had 14. So it was a little less, but not nearly as good. This is only the summer league play, to say the least. This is only summer league play. I mean, anything can happen. They can get maybe 25 turnovers, but they got to clean that up. They got to clean that up and keep it to a minimum. So I'm glad they did, but they still got to work on their ball handling skills. 14 turnovers, like I said. If you have 14 turnovers, Washington had 16 tonight. So that's one thing. Make no mistake about it. That's one of the bugaboos that's going to happen. So let's give you the box score tonight. Box score: Pelicans. Bigby Williams had a pretty good night. 14 points, 5 of 9 shooting. Cheatham had 10 points. Blurt had 23 tonight, so he was the biggest contributor in the game tonight. He was 8 of 19 shooting, 6 of 14 from the three-point line. Also, Carr had 5. Prenenis, I'm trying to say his name. El Penenis at 6. Off the bench, only guy contribute was Adams with 12. He was 4 of 8 shooting. So that's the breakdown on that. Okay, let's go ahead and give you the Wizards box score. We're showing it in the screen. Hatcher-Mueller had 14 points. Brown had 18. Robinson had 15. He was 5 of 9. Brooks had 2. So their only main guys was Schofield, he had 9. Um, Carpane had let's see, 9, and Phillips had 9. So that was off the bench for the um, Washington Wizards. So I'm gonna say this: look, Pelicans right now are 1-0 on the season, but they're now 1-1. So hopefully they can get their act together, because they're not gonna have Zion Williamson for the remainder of the summer league, because that's something. Look, but if the Pelicans can come out and play without Zion, that more power to them. Let's give you the play-by-play. I'm gonna go ahead and um, talk about the game tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and break it down for you. Let's begin in the first quarter. 9:43 left to play in the first. Troy Brown misses the first free throw and puts in the second one at 9:43 mark. Made it 1-0. Also, Pelicans basket came at the 9:15 mark. Made it 2-1 on a layup shot. Also, it was 3-2 on a Hatchemuller hits a hook shot, made it 3-2. Bigby Williams made it 4-3. That was at the 7:58 mark. That was the Pelicans basket. Let's go ahead and go over the Trayvon Blurt, Blurtlet had a 25-foot three-point shot, made it 7-3. Justin Robinson hits a two-point shot, makes it 7-5 at the 7-minute mark. Also, Brown hits a pull-up shot, ties it up at 7. Also, let's see, Jeff Whitley, Whitney. I'm trying to say his name. It was 10-7. And then Birdlet hits a 23-foot shot. But the Pelicans made it 10-10. Brown made it 12-10. So it's a 2-point game at the 5:17 mark. It was up to a 4-point game with a layup shot by the Washington Wizards. It was a 4-point game, and then it went down to a 3-point game on a free throw. Tony Carr hits the second shot but misses the first shot. 4:05. That's the time frame. Also, Tyreek Phillips hits a 2-point shot, makes it 16-11. Washington on top. That was at the 2:50 mark. Their last basket was at the let's see, Kimball Bigby Williams hits a 2-point shot, 16-13 Pels, and also Washington made it 17-13 on a free throw on the first free throw, but the second free throw was no good. 1:08 left to play. Also, Bigby Williams gets on the line. Cuts the lead to 2, 17-15. And Aubrey Dawkins hits a drive-in layup, made it 17 apiece. So at the end of one, it was 17 apiece. Let's go ahead and go over the second quarter now. Brown at the 9:30 mark makes a 4-foot shot, makes it 19-17. So it was a close game again. Also, Shanefield hits a 5-foot dunk, makes it 21-17. It was 21-20 on a Dawkins 25-foot three-point shot. So that was a very good time to hit a 3. So that cuts the lead to 1, 21-20. Jalen Adams hits a driving shot, makes it 22-21. Bells was up by 1 at the 8:23 mark of the second quarter. Their next basket would tie the game at 22 at 7:08, and that would be free throws, and it would be 23-21. That was still a 1-point game, and it's Chatham hits a 4-foot dunk shot, makes it 4:23. They tied the game at 24, and then um, got the first lead. It was 25-24. Wizards, and let's see. Brown gets back on the line. That's at the 6:25 mark. Makes it 28-26. He makes the first free throw, but misses the second one. 28-26. A 2-point game by Washington. Um, Adam gets on the line at the 5:09 mark. Hits 2 free throws. Ties it up at 28. Um, Pelicans make it 29-28. They get on the line. So it was actually between the 5:09 mark and also the 4:37 mark. It was nothing but free throws. So free throws by the Pelicans. So that was their offense right there, 30-28. Bigby Williams gets on the line. That was at the 4:09 mark. So like I said, it's between the 4:09 and 4:37 mark free throws for the Pelicans. At the 3:50 mark, that was in the second quarter, tied up at 31 on a Robinson three-point shot. Also, 3:22 left. It was 33-31 Washington on a 19-foot shot by Brooks. Admiral Schofield gets on the free throw line, makes 2 free throws, 35-33. And it was Bigby Williams coming back, tying the game up at 35 on a layup shot. That was at 2:41 left to play in the second quarter. See, 2:10 left to play. It was 37-35 on a 2-point shot by the Pelicans. That was Blurlet. I'm trying to say his name. 2:10 mark. Also, let's see. Robinson hits a 27-foot step back shot, so it's 38-37. Free throw for Troy Brown. He makes the first and misses the second. It was 39-37. And that's how the quarter ended, 39-37 at the half. Let's go to the third quarter. Starting at the 9:31 mark, Bigby Williams makes a 2-foot shot, makes it 39-39. Roach, Hachmuller, 20-foot shot, made it 41-39. Troy Carr got on the line at the 8:42 mark. 2 free throws was made. It's tied up at 41. But Justin Robinson's 2-point shot makes it 43-41. 8:30 left to play in the third quarter. Chatham misses free throws. That's something you cannot be doing in summer league play. That will not get you on the roster. You have to be consistent in these games when you get on that free throw line. So that was very important. That free throw, that's points that's left on the board. So let's go ahead and go over the next couple of baskets for the Warriors and Pelicans. Brown makes a 2-foot shot, makes it 45-41. Carr makes an 11-foot shot, makes it 45-43. And it was 47-43 on a 17-foot shot by Robinson. Also, Phillips hits a 25-foot three-pointer at the 5:57 mark. It was 50-43. Also, we come back, make it 50-45 on a 10-foot shot. So that was 5:41 left to play. London, Pelicans. It's Perrants. Myself spell his name. Also, that guy that they did draft, he misses a 25-foot shot, so it remains 50-45. It was 52. He comes back later at the 40-20 mark in the third quarter. He hits a 3-foot shot, 52-45. So they kind of pull the weight a little bit. Um, Carpane hits a 14-foot shot. It was 54-45, so that was their biggest lead. Um, Once again, he hits a shot at the 158 mark. Carpane from 25. Um, Burlat, 23-foot 3-point shot, made it 57-48. Also, Carpane, 19-foot shot makes it 59-48. Also, let's see, Tyrick, Ty, Tyra, Ty, Phillips, 2-point shot makes it 61-48. Also, Dawkins makes it 61-50, so they cut the lead. Let's see, the Warriors, not the Warriors, the Wizards gets a 2-point shot, 63-50. We come back with 2 free throws, makes it 63-52. But they come back with a 20-foot shot, makes it 65-52. And that was the end of the third quarter, 65-52. Let's go over to the fourth quarter. Trayvon Blulet hits a 27-foot shot. It was a 10-point lead, 65-55, but they put another lead up. It was about 67-55. Let's see, Blulet hits a 27-foot 3-point shot. London Paranis gets a assist off of that 3-point shot, 67-58. Also, it was Jolene Adams hits a 28-foot 3-point shot, so the lead was cut in half, 67-61. Hatcher Mueller hits a 5-foot shot, 69-61. 7:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jalen Adams hits a 7-foot shot, so he was on a and then Blulet gets an assist, 69-63. Zaylene Chatham, 2 free throws made it 69-65. It was 66, 69-66. So it was a couple of about maybe a 3-point advantage there. They get a layup, makes it 71-66. But the lead was cut in half again on a 25-foot 3-pointer by Blulet. It was 71-69. Let's see, Admiral Schofield gets a 25-foot 3-point shot, 74-69. Also, London Paranis, trying to say his name. It's a hard name to pronounce, but we'll get through it. 71-74. It was 71-74 at the 4:31 mark. Now, Robinson gets on the line and hits the second shot. It was 75-71. Also, Adams gets on the line. He misses one and makes the second, 75-72. Okay, next one is Admiral Schofield makes a layup, 77-72. Also, 2 free throws for Cheatham. He makes both. It was 77-74. That was, but he gets back on the line at the 119 mark once again and cuts the lead to 1 on his free throws. Also, Hachimura, I'm gonna tell you, this guy right here, this guy is gonna be a star before you know it with the Washington Wizards. He hits layup, makes it 79-76. Also, Blurley, 5-foot shot makes it 79-78. It was a 1-point game. and then it went back up to maybe I could say a 3-point game there. It was 5-foot shot by Troy Brown, 81-78. Also, Brown got on the line. It was it looked like an M1, so it was he got it. It made it 82-78. Let's see. Bluet got on the line. Makes the first shot, but misses the second. So that's very important. You got to make the second shot. That cuts the lead. So it ended on free throws. The game ended on free throw for Washington. It was um, Hatcher Mahler. He hit one, 2 of 2. That's how the game ended. 84-79. 84-79 the final. So we'll get back to the box score. We'll show you what he was doing. Okay, let me switch this back over to the box score. So this guy, Hatchemute, I'm going to show you his numbers. He was hitting his shots. That's one thing about this guy. I'm gonna tell you, if Washington can be irrelevant, this is a young squad right here as well. The Washington Wizards, and they're also this was their first game tonight, playing against the Pelicans. So this is in summer league play. Admiral Schofield, he had 9 points, but I'm pretty sure once his summer league season is over and they get to the preseason and also the start of regular season, I'm pretty sure he might be on this lineup for the Washington Wizards. You can bank on that. So that is my take right there on this game. So let's see. So the Pelicans' next game, we'll go ahead and go over it. We'll show you the next game for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm about to switch this over. I'm going to give you the Pelicans' next summer league game just for this week. Switch this over. I'm going to give you the next summer league game for the New Orleans Pelicans. So let's go ahead and give you that before we break off this. So I'm going to pull it up in a second. New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, let's see if we got summer league. Trying to see if I can grab the summer league. I don't know if that's summer league. Let me see if I can get it. So I don't know if we have it on here. So we're gonna see if I can get the summer league. I'm gonna go to the Pelicans website and get the next couple of games for the summer league. So wait a second. I'm about to get the summer league schedule. So it's you'll see this once you see this video, it will be in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the next game for the summer league for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm about to switch this over. So let me give you the next couple of games. They will play Chicago on Monday night. That will be 8:30. So it's going to be on NBA TV if you want to watch it. It will be on NBA TV. So, unfortunately, the New Orleans Pelicans have a setback tonight. They lose in their second game of the summer league season to the Washington Wizards by the final of 84-79. I mean, last night's game was called due to the earthquake, but they did win the game. So. Monday night they will take on the Chicago Bulls that will be at Chicago. So until then, we'll be back tomorrow with the Sports Talk with Carol Wiemeyer show. We'll have the full sports report. So this was the game recap. So this will be posted to Facebook and YouTube following this recording. Until then, everybody have a good even.